party start by 9. See, by 10 o'clock I get there, be just rocking by the time I get there. Got to the house. And they just didn't touch me. Didn't say a word. Get saved. You need to get delivered. Oh, let me show you the Bible. See, that person there, they need saving because they don't know the class. You don't have the degree or the language because you ain't got the wisdom. Your fruit shows where you are. That's why you got to quit calling yourself all of these names that you claiming you are.
That's right.
Because you got to go before God. He's going to ask you, who told you that? I don't even know you. You get to know God in courses and in tests. You don't know him other than that. Well, I'll go home tomorrow. Anyway, I'm trying to help you so we can hurry up. There's a lot of people in here that God has called and waiting on you, and you messing around. Because there is a move of God that's coming, and it's going to be greater than this move that got you in here. And if you haven't moved from the place that you are from the time you came in, you're going to be left in that spot.
That's right.
Because you're too slow to get it, too slow to believe it, too slow to give it up, too slow to be filled, and you're going to be left. You clean, but not all. So they kept me in the house. I was like, you can't go home. They got the car. Baby, I'm so sorry. It's late tonight. We're going to church. I said, I ain't got nothing to wear. She said, just wait 1 minute, sweetheart. She went back in that closet and pulled out a maroon jacket with the fur collar and skirt. I said, I hope it don't fit. You know how we do. That thing fit me to a T. I said, oh, gee. I said, well, still clocking it. Let me see. They ain't going to be in church, but clocking it. I get out of there. It'll be rocking by the time I get there by 12. Oh, we do things in out of respect, but we love what we do. I had a dancing demon. He gave me a dancing demon, and I loved him. What you got? What did you have? Is he still with you? All right. He dressed me. No, I didn't lay down and wallow in the dirt like things, but I was a chief in my field. You got to know who you are and how the devil used you. And then you got to hate the devil after God show you how big of a fool you've been. You got to hate him. Now somebody else got to witness to you all day and all night. You get mad yourself at him. I said, he sure did. Took all your look, took all your teeth, took all your hair. Broke your body down, made you do a lot of crazy things. But the love of God said, come unto me. Hey, I want you just like you are. Come here. Because I have what it takes that's going to clean you up. It's going to wash you up. I'm going to beautify you with the spirit of meekness, soberness, soundness. I'm going to raise you up to be a child of the King. I'm going to prepare you like I prepared Easter for Esther to go 6 months in purification, another 6 months of myrrh. You got to get sweet enough for me to even hear your prayer. So when I got with them, they took me to the church, and I sat there, and when I walked in that church, it wasn't the light bulbs. Mother had prayed. She had to put some days up. Lord said, if you want those children, you ready for the days you got to put up? She said, I'll put everyone up. She went in that church by herself for weeks and paid the price that she had to pay for them souls. I thought you said Jesus paid the price, and you're going to pay it too for your route. What you think you're going to do?
That's right.
Yeah, he paid the price, all right, and you got to get him in you for him to pay it and get it and receive it and kill it and take it home. Not with you trailing behind you like you got a whole track of people behind you, and they just as crazy as you are.
That's right. That's right.
Every person you save ain't going to be with you. That's my fruit. Your language is wrong. You don't talk like a saint. You don't talk like you've been through a course. Got to that church, she didn't say she didn't touch me. But she was moving like lightning. Mother had a power in her, and she moved everything she was coming through was falling down. I was like, mercy, mercy. And the devil said, get out of here. He did. He told me, let's get out of here. That's what the first time I heard him say, let's get out of here. I said, let's. He said, let's get out of here. Come on, hurry up, let's get out of here. So I was just looking around, and it was packed. It was kind of be a little difficult to sneak out. I was looking around, looking at the clock. I was like, phew. And she kept going. She passed me and kept moving. Picked the person around me. But I was on the hit list that she paid for. And that was my night. You can come to church a lot of times, and something never happened. But there's one time you're going to come, it's your last time. You keep a living, and yet doing what you're doing, but you're going to go to hell. The Lord, he called me at 6, and you 50? You need to recognize. When the Spirit came before me, that Spirit came before me, and she said, do you want to be saved? I had to think in a matter of seconds. I said, wait a minute. See, I was going to get saved about 65. Let me see. I get saved by 65. I didn't go to hell because we raised up in holiness. That's about 65. I should be finished. We're partying down. He said, she said, do you want to be saved? I said, well, yeah, I want to be saved. I'm going to go to hell. Yes, ma'am. You can feel when that Spirit, I don't know what happened. All I know, but sin carries a weight. And when I told her yes, that looked like a big heavy coat hit the ground off of me. The drinking went, the smoking 4 or 5 packs a day went, partying went, all that running went. That minute. When he get ready for you to use you, you ain't going through no whole lot of changes. You ain't jumping from one prayer meeting to another trying to find something. There's something calling you. He is not confused. When he wants you, he going to take you directly where you're supposed to go, if it's him. That Spirit fell from me, and that's the day I stepped out of one world into the next. Now you standing there with the same stuff in your flesh. Now you got to modify all of that mess you allow your flesh to do. You got to recognize that you've been born in sin, shaped in iniquity. I don't know how to do this, God, and you're going to have to help me. He said, what I want you to do now, I want you to turn around and whip every demon that messed with you. I'm going to tell you, take your will up, and I want to give you power to whip every one of them. That's why when it was time, I said, Lord, when the devil came in on me, telling me, let's go. I said, well, you ain't going nowhere. I want a buzz. Ain't no more buzz for you. Nothing. You got to fight you. You ain't going to no halfway house. Halfway house. What do you mean halfway? You'll never be delivered. That's what it means, halfway. They can't deliver you. It's going to take a made-up mind when God tells you to come on, come on. And whatever he say, that's what you do. Other than that, you're going to be always half cooked, half done. A pain in the neck. You know why? Because you're stubborn and you don't want to hear nothing. that's in the way. And he'll make you just as bold as you were in the street.